Joji Ilagan, the founder of the Joji Ilagan International Schools. I opened my first school in 1982 in Anda Street, Davao City. I started the school with 3 to 4 classrooms. Until this very day, I remain firm to my commitment to provide a curriculum that would enhance total development of a person. That person who will be studying in our school will be an individual who will have higher chances of success in whatever field of career or employment he would choose. The name JIB soon became synonymous with excellent graduates with positive personality attributes and good communication skills. Hotels, commercial establishments, tourism entities were now rushing to employ our graduates very fast. In 1988, we established our first college, the Joji Ilagan College of Business and Tourism, in a 4-story building at Chavez Street. We were offering courses in Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management and Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. Together with all of these baccalaureate degrees, we were also offering side-by-side the diploma courses in hotel and restaurant services and also similar diploma courses in tourism services. Our success at the Joji Ilagan College of Business and Tourism inspired and motivated me to open more schools and expand our reach. So in 2009, we opened the first culinary school in Mindanao. It was named the Institute of International Culinary and Hospitality Entrepreneurship. It was housed in a 7-story building with the most modern culinary kitchens, equipped with highly acceptable standard level of kitchen equipments. Seasoned culinary chefs will work with our students, teach them actual hands-on experience in preparing the world's greatest cuisine. Working in partnership with professional hospitality industry leaders, iChef will prepare its students and its graduates to occupy management positions or executive careers in any hospitality establishments or any culinary kitchens all over the world. It was in 2010 that we decided to expand our school to one of the premier cities of the South, and our best choice was General Santos City. It is a city with robust economy, propelled by strong tourism and the agri-fishery sector. The Joji Ilagan International School of Hotel and Tourism Management is now in General Santos City. The campus can boast of truly state-of-the-art equipments and facilities. We have air-conditioned classrooms, the most modern culinary kitchen, a dining room, simulated hotel and housekeeping front office area. We also have an oenology wine tasting room. The world changes as fast as it moves around. Today, our young people is now looking at 2 options. One is to occupy an executive career in any hospitality industry or any business entity, and second is to put up their own businesses. That is why the Joji Ilagan International Schools decided to open the first entrepreneurship school in Mindanao. It will be called the International Management School. D stands for tourism, H is for hospitality, and E is for entrepreneurship. This school will focus on programs that will prepare our young individuals, our young people who will be interested to put up their own businesses in their areas of interest, whether it be in hospitality, tourism, or any business or corporate entities. The goal of all our JIB international schools, the Joji Ilagan College of Business and Tourism, the Institute of International Culinary and Hospitality Entrepreneurship, the Joji Ilagan International School of Hotel and Tourism Management, and the International Management School is to provide an education with an international and global perspective. Everything that we do is designed to develop the passion, creativity, and professional growth of all our students. Here at JIB, we'll be with you as you take the journey to achieving success. Be tomorrow's global leader. Welcome to JIB.
Our experience in JIB as grade 11 students.
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 Our experience in JIB as grade 11 student.
It is challenging and arduous.
But it is also fun and engaging.
Ang iba sa amin ay nawawala ng internet connection.
Minsan, connecting.
Minsan, choppy.
May iba na hindi kaagad ma-open ang mga link.
Dahil mahina ang internet connection.
But thankfully, teachers upload their PowerPoint presentations and modules before or after the lessons.
That we students won't be having difficulties catching up.
Teachers do their best all the time to teach us.
They are also very considerate about deadlines.
I am really thankful that I choose this school.
Despite the pandemic that we are facing right now.
But we are still learning.
We are from JIB.
Truly international.
Truly global.
In everything we do
it with pride,
Passion,
respect,
integrity,
dynamism,
and excellence.
simply because you're near me, honey. But when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me, honey. But when you're near me, I'm in the mood only because you're near me. I need that when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love.
In behalf of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, the only APM 4-star Center of Excellence in the Southern Philippines, we are sending our warmest congratulations to the Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management. The JIB schools have been part of the international network of APM since 2017. Our events management program have been recognized by APM to be at par with international standards. So upon graduation, our students receive the APM Events Qualification, which have added to their professional portfolio, network, and competitive advantage. To date, we also have 5 event management tutors recognized by APM. Indeed, because of APM, our schools have enjoyed being part of an international network, which allows us to provide opportunities of growth and professional development for all of our students, faculty, and also contribute to the professionalization of our events industry. We are also proud to say that APM is now Asia Pacific's #1 professional institute for events education. Happy 5th anniversary to the Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, and we look forward to more prosperous years to come.
We, certified event tutors and trainers, greets you a happy 5th anniversary, Asia Pacific Institute for Advanced Management from the Joji Ilagan International Schools.
The global impact of COVID-19 is multifaceted and is clearly manifested in almost all sectors, particularly the health, economic, and education sectors. According to UNESCO reports, more than 1.5 billion students in about 165 countries have been affected by the lockdown of schools and campuses. As a result, schools, colleges, and universities were forced to shift to some way or another to online learning as a replacement for on-site delivery. Immediately, the Joji Ilagan International School responded by alternative assessment and statistical measures to assess fair and accurate prediction of students' performance. True to its tradition, JIB is once again faced with the challenge of providing quality training to the JDVP students. We want to ensure that all courses and instructional materials are redesigned to fit with the requirements of online environments. JIB was faced with the challenge of ensuring the readiness, flexibility, and adaptability of students to the new methods of delivering both theories and laboratory activities online. To ensure connectivity with the students, JIB provided free data to all the students. Modules were carefully designed and delivered to the schools of the students. we need to reimagine education and accelerate change in learning and education. We followed our JIB SMART strategy, the school skills management and relevant training practices. For the practical and laboratory delivery, our competent pool of teachers immediately went to work. From the complexities of bed making to the art of table setting, table napkin folding, and wine service. We wanted the students to get a feel of the world of enology. So, our teachers conducted the laboratory demonstration in our enology room, guiding students from identification of wines and alcoholic beverages to mixing of simple mocktails. Our chefs faced the most exciting challenge of reaching out to the students and doing a virtual commercial cookery and baking production. For our assessments and hands-on component, we designed JIB SmartBox, which contained all the necessary components for students to show us the skills that they had learned from the virtual demonstration. For FBS SmartBox, we had a set of flatwares, a napkin, a water goblet, and a dinner plate, of course. The housekeeping smart box had a set of beddings representing a bed sheet, a pillowcase, and a blanket. Bartending smart box contains samples of pre-measured non-alcoholic based drinks. The chefs and baker smart boxes contain pre-measured ingredients with recipes and proper storage instruction. JIB, the smart choice you ever made.
Ladies and gentlemen, mabuhay ug marayang. We thank you for choosing us and traveling to your favorite destinations. We would like to remind everybody to please put on your mask for your safety and fasten your seatbelt as we are ready for takeoff and exploring the beauty of the world. This is the JIB Airways. The sky is the limit. Metacognitive and technical professional skills begin. Catch us in March 15 to 17 as we reboot hospitality, tourism, and culinary skills on screen. This is the Global Skills 2021. Today's response, tomorrow's success.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. We welcome you all to today's activity. Please be reminded of the following house rules. Be on time. Log in or sign in 10 minutes before the program. Dress appropriately. Keep in mind to keep yourself presentable and professional. Find a quiet place. Situate yourself in a quiet place so there will be no disruption. Turn off your microphone. Turn off your microphone during the program unless you are being asked to respond. Listen attentively to give respect to the speaker. Set back, learn, and enjoy. Friendly reminders from the Joji Ilagan International Schools.
In a few seconds, we will begin our commencement exercises. Please stand by. Live from the Joji Ilagan International Management School, this is the Joji Ilagan International School's commencement exercises. Let us welcome our Masters of Ceremonies, Mr. Ezel Cabrera and Miss Janine Carla Galvez.
The commencement exercises mark the exemplary effort we have made. This signifies the conclusion of an educational journey and the new start of another more uncertain quest for a better life and future. Our relentless efforts and pursuit for excellence that will enable us in embracing endless opportunities and take challenges with clear vision and purpose as we sail the waves of life.
This day, we will eyewitness a breakthrough in the making and celebrating a glorious success of the students of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, College of Business and Tourism, and the Institute of International Culinary and Hospitality Entrepreneurship. Despite the uncertainties you have had successfully managed and made it through on this special day.
This celebration will indeed be more exciting if we hold it in person. But this is the new normal, a manifestation of adaptability amidst uncertainty. So without further ado, let us now begin this momentous celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 38th commencement exercises of the College of Business and Tourism and the 4th commencement exercises of senior high school students.
To commence, let us glorify God's presence and seek His divine intervention for today's celebration and for our future ventures to be led by Mr. Kazuki Gabriel Adlaon, a senior high school culinary, bread and pastry entrepreneurship student. This will be followed by the singing of the national anthems of United States of America, Australia, and United Kingdom in respect of our international partners, after which will be the singing of Philippine national anthem.
Let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, give grace and courage to the ones who have worked hard now and breathe this special time of graduation. We thank you for protecting and guiding all of us up to this point. All praise and glory to you, our Father. Inspire all the graduates to put into good use all the knowledge, skills, and life lesson gained through their education. Most importantly, as we face unknown challenges moving on, may you give us guidance and wisdom. A chapter has closed and another eagerly awaits. Pave our road with opportunities and inspire all of us to live with hope in this incredible journey called life. Continue to bless each and every single graduate present with love, protection, mercy, strength, and wisdom. May we all live passionately to honor and glorify your name. In Jesus' name, amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abound in nature's gift of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath our radiant southern cross, we've toiled with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of ours renowned of all the lands. For those who've come across the seas with boundless plains to share, with courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen, set her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. O Lord our God, arise, scatter our enemies, and make them fall. Confound their politics, frustrate their ministries. Only our hopes we fix, God save us all. Thy choicest gifts in store, on her be pleased to pour. Long may she reign. May she defend our laws and ever give us cause to sing with heart and voice, God save the Queen. Oh, say, can you see so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the hope of the brave, the brave.
Ayang magiliw, pelas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilat ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng buwan at ipagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pa may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
At this moment, let us have your attention as our Vice President for Education Development and the Chief Operating Officer of the Joji Ilagan International Schools for her welcome remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ms. Nicole Nina Haubian Ledesma.
Students, graduates, parents, guests, ladies and gentlemen. In behalf of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, it gives us great pride to share with you this memorable occasion, our graduation ceremony. Let me express my warmest congratulations to you, our graduates, for successfully achieving an important milestone in your lives. Now is indeed the perfect time to reflect on all the years that you have spent in school, the lessons learned, the challenges, but also the successes. This school year still remains to be an unprecedented time. We thought we could have gone back to in-school or face-to-face classes by August last year, and yet here we are today still meeting virtually. But nevertheless, consider yourselves blessed. Not everyone can say that they have triumphed over online learning and over this pandemic. But instead, look at yourselves and realize the lessons that online learning have taught you. You have mastered your digital skills. You have collaborated with your classmates in online group meetings. And most importantly, you learned independently and you exercised self-leadership and self-discipline. And all these are essential skills when you enter the new normal workplace. So all these experiences you will carry with you wherever you go and will remind you that whatever challenges that come your way, you know you can surpass them because you have in you the JIB pride. And that is the passion for your craft, respect towards yourself and others, integrity in everything you do, dynamism in spite of any circumstances, and most importantly, excellence in every way, in any way, always. So today we celebrate. Today is a great and memorable day. Let me also thank you, our dear parents, for being our partners in your child's education. Truly, your continued support to the school and love and support to your children have helped them grow as individuals and nurtured their positive attitudes in life. I would also like to congratulate our teachers and non-teaching personnel for all their efforts in cultivating a positive learning environment for our students, most especially during this time. So today is just the beginning. A new and exciting adventure awaits you as you enter the global hospitality, tourism, and culinary entrepreneurship industry. The future is in your hands. We have prepared you to succeed not just in school, but in your own careers, in life, now and beyond. So it is up to you now to grab all these opportunities that come your way and make your dreams into reality. Once again, congratulations on your achievements in the Joji Ilagan International Schools. We wish you success in your future endeavors.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nicole Nina Haubian Ledesma. Before we move on to the next part of the ceremony, may we acknowledge several significant individuals in championing excellence and in providing you the world-class services with love, passion, and persistence.
Presenting the Board of Trustees, Administrators, and Faculty of the Joji Ilagan International Schools. The Chairperson of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, Madam Joji Ilagan Bian. The President of the Board of Trustees, Attorney Jose Edgar J. Ilagan. The Chief Operating Officer and the Vice President for Education Development, Ms. Nicole Nina Haubian Ledesma. The Vice President for Finance and Executive Director, Mercy Fidelis D. Ilagan. The Corporate Dean of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, the Gypsy May B. Kashuro, PhD, IHM. The Corporate Registrar, Ms. Wija Watirino, MAM LPT. The Corporate Director of the Office of the Student Affairs, Ms. Cher Rose Sagarillo. The Program Head of the Tourism and Hospitality Department, Ms. Edisam M. Castigon, MMLPT CGSP. Philip G. Diaz, the Program Coordinator for Culinary Department. Mark Joseph G. Nipas, MHIM, the School Director of CAISA and Program Head of Study for Work Program. Ea Kain, Maed, the Principal of the Senior High School. Ricky G. Deligero, CGSP, the JB Globe Coordinator and Program Head for TESDA programs. Kenneth Bernjay Porio, the IT Support Officer. Amaros Abalunan, LPT. Roan May Ananciado, MLIS. Ezel B. Cabrera, MBA CET. Janine Carla M. Galvez, CGSP. Rachel Gavino, LPT. Raul B. Hermosissima, Jr., MMCET. Christine Faith Endong, CET. Daisy N. Nayal, MBA LPT. Michael Angelo J. Nisnisan. Joji Rose Parondoang, MMCET CGSP. Anne Margaret M. Pilingon, MBA CET. Chopet G. Solis, LPT. The Corporate Human Resource Director for Non-Teaching Personnel, Joel N. Botoy. The Corporate Human Resource Director for Academics, Alona G. Banzali, MBA. Mark Alex Monsalud, the Human Resource Staff. Abigail Alburo, the Executive Secretary to the VP for Education Development. Joseph C. Paras, the Finance Office Head. Jumalea Musende, the Accounting in Charge. Payroll in Charge, Miss Gina May Aquino. Jennifer Villanueva, the Audit Department in Charge. Lizelle Arboleda, the Audit Staff. Jenny Legusad, the Cashier for both IMS and ISHAF. Fernando Bataclan Jr. GDVWL, the Laboratory Coordinator. Carmela J. Lau, the IMS ISHAF Building Administrator. Melanie R. Fuentes, the JB CBT Building Administrator. Vanessa Linogon, the Career Institute of Southeast Asia Marketing Officer. Gwen Harame B. Eben, the Student Record Services of the JBCBT IMS. Sheila Marie Cabailo, the Student Record Services for ISHAF. Lane R. Cabantak, the Student Record Services for Career Institute of Southeast Asia and Study for Work Program.
EWA will continue to serve under the guiding principles of our core values. We will devote ourselves wholeheartedly to the organization, the students, and the community. We will continue to appreciate everyone's time, worth, and contribution. We will continue to be truthful and honest. We will continue to innovate, be creative, and embrace change for the benefit of the organization. We will continue to outperform expectations and deliver excellent results. With pride, we will continue to serve, with passion, respect, integrity, dynamism, and excellence.
Moving on, Ms. Octavia Nicole Kindo, a senior high school HPE student, will introduce our guest speaker for today.
Mabuhay ug madayaw! We are so privileged to have here today our guest speaker. He is a Senior Vice President of Research for STR and the Founding Director of the SHS Center, the STR's outreach to universities around the world. He has been with STR for over 17 years and was involved in the original development of the STAR program. He represents STR at national and international lodging and tourism conferences. And you can see his articles in publications such as Hotel News Now. He serves on several advisory boards for industry and academia. In 2012, he was recognized by ICHRIE with the Industry Recognition Award for demonstrated commitment to advance hospitality and tourism education. In 2013, he was named an honorary faculty member at the University of Delaware. Prior to STR, he served as vice president at 2 database consulting firms in the Northern Virginia area. He grew up in the Baltimore or Washington area, received his undergraduate degree from the University of Maryland, and now lives in Nashville with his wife and 4 children. He is also an American former professional basketball player. Everyone, let's lend our ears and help me welcome Mr. Steve Wood, our guest speaker. A virtual round of applause, please.
Greetings from STR and the SHS Center. It's an honor to be able to speak to you today, and I hope to offer some words of encouragement and direction. Graduates, I wish I didn't have to do this virtually. I wish I could do it in person. It's been too long since I visited the Philippines. Joji and Nicole and Ilagan staff, hopefully I will see you in person next year. Graduates, let's back up 2 years, 2019. 2019 was the best year in the history of the hotel industry. Great levels of business, performance records set all over the world. Then we move on to 2020, and obviously the hospitality and tourism industry has been severely impacted by COVID. And I'm not going to surprise anyone if I tell you that 2020 was the worst year in the hotel industry. Now let's jump forward to 2021 July, almost the end of the month, mid-year. The hotel industry is seeing signs of recovery, but recovery is very segmented and very complicated. Recovery is going to look different in different types of destinations and for different types of hotels. It's important for you to understand those differences and to know what is hot and what is not. And that's what I want to talk about today. Countries like the US, the UK, China, United Arab Emirates, for the most part, they're experiencing wide degrees of strong recovery. Markets in many of these countries are back to 2019 levels, those historic record levels. Guess what the major story is in areas like the ones I just mentioned? The big story is labor shortages. Why? Because in 2020, many hotels and related companies were forced to let staff go, and now they need them back desperately. Employees are harder to find. Companies are having to pay more for those employees to return. I was talking with your staff. If I could figure out a way to get all of the graduates on a plane and fly you to one of these areas, you'd be working by the weekend. That may not be a reality for you. So let's think about what is realistic when it comes to a career in hospitality. Here's an important lesson that I learned in 2020 that I think will help you in the future. One of the things I do a lot is a big part of my job is to do presentations all over the world, either at a conference or a school like this. Usually those presentations include some sort of a global hotel industry update. Now, in early 2020, in the midst of COVID, those presentations were fairly depressing, not a whole lot of good news to share. But in the middle of 2020, I started seeing evidence that every hotel was not doing awful, and that there were many positive signs and examples of hotels or destinations that were actually doing well in the midst of a pandemic. At the same time, I began to realize that many students like you, many professors and industry professionals had the mistaken impression that every hotel and every destination was just doing terrible in the midst of COVID. Well, I talk with students who were stressed. They were thinking, boy, I chose a career in hospitality and tourism. What a mistake that was. Not the case necessarily. So I started creating and sharing a presentation in the middle of 2020 called Bright Spots in the Storm. I started with 20 positive signs or examples of hotels that were doing well. Then it grew to 30, then it grew to 40, and now it's over 50 examples. What I was learning was that there were many groups of hotels, many types of destinations, cities around the world that were doing better than expected or even outperforming comparable hotels. You take a destination in China, there's a city called Sanya. It's a hot resort destination. They actually beat their 2019 performance records in 2020. So here's a destination in the midst of a pandemic that was doing just great. Other destinations did much better than expected. You take Darwin in Australia, Sochi in Russia, Dubai in United Arab Emirates, the country of Maldives, Algarve in Portugal. There were a lot of examples. Smaller hotels, boutique hotels, hotels in drive-to destinations or smaller cities, hotels in isolated beach resorts or near national parks were doing much better. There was a new respect when it came to domestic tourism, leisure tourism, weekend getaways, holiday travel, staycations became vogue, outdoor tourism, smaller meetings. So it wasn't at all doom and gloom like many people were thinking. Now, what does that mean to the students who are graduating today? You need to think outside the box a little. Here are some examples. Let's say you were thinking about graduating and you were thinking about going into meeting and events in a big city hotel in downtown Manila. And I have some bad news. If that was your goal, that's not necessarily going to be an option for 2021. But wait a minute. There is some good news. That could very well be a great option for 2022 or 2023 because meeting and events are going to come back and you just have to be a little patient. Now, more good news. If you think outside the box a little bit, it might be easier to find a foot in the door of a hotel to work or a company to go to work for. Maybe it's a smaller hotel or a hotel in a smaller city or a hotel with an emphasis on outdoor tourism or maybe an economy hotel. Now, I know students, it's much nicer to tell mom and dad that you got a job at a hot luxury hotel, but don't sell the mid-scale and economy hotel short. You may be able to get a job there and you will definitely move up and get promoted quicker at one of these mid-scale hotels. Then later you could move to a luxury hotel that you dreamed of. You have a long time, a long career ahead of you, so just be patient. Now, when it comes to thinking outside the box, remember the valuable things that you learned from your instructors at Ilagan, and you're graduating from a fantastic program. You're so fortunate to be able to do that. Remember the business skills. Remember the customer service. Those skills are transferable to other industries and different employers. Many times when I visit schools, I get to observe career fairs going on at the school while I'm there. Now, there are always hotel companies present and other travel companies, but here's what I started to notice. There were companies like banks at these career fairs. All right, this is a hotel school. What are you doing there if you're a banking company? I still remember one bank recruiter telling me, look, we can teach new employees, these graduates, we can teach them what they need to know about banking. But why were you there? Because they wanted students who understood hospitality. They needed employees who had the soft skills that you have learned, things like empathy and communication and confidence. That's what they were looking for. So don't forget the value of the schools that you've learned at Ilagan. These are critical skills in hospitality and tourism, as well as many other types of businesses. And remember the advantages of a career in hospitality and tourism. Career progression, there's all kinds of studies that show that. The chance to make it to the top. You hear that all the time in the hotel industry. You hear CEOs that say, I started down here at the bottom, and they slowly progressed all the way to the top. Long-term pay increase. If you look at that and look at progression during a entire career, great pay increases over time. Some obvious things like the opportunity to travel, to see the world, to work in different hotels all over. And of course, things like service to others, the ability to give of yourself for other people. Remember, the hotel industry is cyclical. Many of the areas of the world are already seeing huge swings back when it comes to recovery. Every traveler survey, and that goes on a lot, especially now, they ask people about their intent to travel in the future. What do those surveys show? Huge pent-up demand. People have not been able to travel for more than a year, and it won't be long for that to return in all areas. And when it could, it could very well explode. One of our staff likened it to a ketchup bottle when you're trying to get the ketchup out, and then finally it explodes. Very possible for sure. As the industry recovers, there will be even more of a need for graduates like yourself. That means for you an unparalleled time of opportunity, the chance to apply what you've learned, to grow quickly, and to have a rewarding long career in hospitality and tourism. In conclusion, I wish the graduates all the best in the future. Good luck to you. Please keep in touch and let me know if I can help you. God bless, and it's a pleasure to speak to you today.
Thank you so much, Ms. Althea Quindo, and to our guest speaker, Mr. Steve Hood. And now, may we call in Ms. Catrice May Monton, a Grand Diploma in Hospitality, Tourism, Entrepreneurship Management student, Class 2020 to 2021, for the response from the graduates.
To the chairman of the Joji Ilagan International School, Madam Joji Ilagan Bian. To the Vice President for Education Development, Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Nina Nicole Haubian Desma. To the President of the Joji Ilagan College of Business and Tourism, Attorney Edgar Ilagan. Dean, teachers, JIB staff, FB Live viewers, Zoom participants, parents, and fellow graduates, have a pleasant day. I can can't think of anything except that I'm very overwhelmed and grateful to give you all a speech. This is too much for me. The day I started studying at JIB was the memory that will forever be engraved in my heart. It is such a fulfillment because this school has always been one of my dream schools. My mom works day and night and strives so hard to enroll me here in JIB. And all I can say is that I'm very blessed and lucky that one of my dreams is fulfilled. One of the best moments that I can share with you today is one of the reasons that built the person that I am today. The person that is speaking in front of you at this moment with confidence and courage. I still remember how uncool I was when I started studying in JIB. My physical appearance was not yet enhanced, and my self-confidence was low, and because of this, the countless opportunities that opened for me eventually shut their door. I could have built up my confidence earlier and let my fears conquer me. But when I joined the JIB organization, it has transformed me into something that I could have never imagined. And it is one of the reasons for my transformation and for the person I am today. The organization has built up my confidence to show my talent, passion, and first love dancing. Since then, I have always joined every activity and program we have in JIB. Another proof where JIB school improved my self-esteem is when I joined the first beauty pageant in my entire life. Only the JIB school pushed my limits. Facing the crowd and standing in front of countless and unfamiliar faces have always been my number one fear, but I know there are a lot of people who support and encourage me to do the best that I can. That's why I was able to perform at my best during the pageant. Because of the said experience, I have learned a lot. And again, it helped me to boost my confidence and trust myself even more. In my 4 years in JIB, I can say that I had become a better person. I have the confidence, the courage, determination, and those experiences that mold me to be who I am today. And I always thank these people behind my success. Mr. Isiel Cabrera, Mr. Jopet Solis, Miss Annalyn Plazo, Miss Ann Margaret Pilingon, Miss Mabel Plazo, Mr. Joshua Diaz, Miss Norhaya Macabato, and Miss Christine Faith Indong. Thank you for pushing me to my limits. You are indeed correct. The risks are worth taking. Thank you for being a big part of my JIB life. I owe you a lot. When it comes to my academic life, JIB has molded me to become smarter and wiser. Honestly, I am not that kind of person who is very intelligent when it comes to academic. I'm not the type of person who could make a 5,000-word essay, can do extemporaneous speech, and the likes. But I can confidently say that I'm the kind of person that is wise and smart. A person wherein the intelligence and skills are balanced, not too intelligent, but with adequate knowledge. As a human being and as a student, I sometimes complain about the activities given because I also get tired, but even though we complain a lot about how hard it is to be a student, we still always think that in this world full of I'm so tired and trained, we always look forward to just fight and go, go, go. And always believe in yourselves that you and we can do it. I always remember those times when we lose our hopes because of the projects, assignments, and activities, especially when the pandemic began. We adjusted a lot, and we always compare how face-to-face works better than being in an online class. We always think that we cannot do it. We always complain about the internet connection and the deadline of the activities, and to be honest, it has been stressful to us students. But we always consider our teachers who are also experiencing greater extremes than us. There were sleepless nights, and we must keep ourselves 24 hours away to comply with all the requirements given. Editing the video, editing the PPT for the defense, editing the content, and the hardest part is you are alone, meaning you must do everything individually, without any help from your classmate. But even though that was the setup now, in the end, we always got each other's back to pass all the requirements given to us, and that's the one of the most valuable lesson that I've learned in school. That you must support and help one another for you to overcome all the challenges that you will encounter. We also realize that after being enrolled, it is not just about passing or failing. It is about the learnings, experiences, and the socialization while in school, because you will always look back in this part of your life and will think that the journey for helping you to become who you are today or in the years to come. I always thank my classmates for always helping and extending their hands to help me. Shout out to Wandy Babies and my HM fam. We are going to leave first. Just continue your academic journey, and soon, it's your time to graduate. On behalf of my fellow graduates, thank you for always helping one another. And this is the moment that you have been waiting for so long. Today, we are receiving our diploma and recognition of the countless sleepless nights we have spent and the sacrifices we have made. No more walking on the stairs until the 6th floor. No more riding the elevator in the 2nd floor while checking the CCTV. No more beautiful sunsets and the view of Samal Island and the Mount Apu that we have grown to love so much. No more complaints about buying a new pair of stockings so that we can receive demerit or minus point to Miss Joji. No more going to OSA just to get an admission slip because of our tardiness. I know every one of us can relate to everything that I have mentioned. We will be leaving that behind, but surely these are the memories that are worth keeping. As we keep moving forward to our future, we cannot help but to look back on our past. You will see yourself smiling in the future, not just because you get the job, you got promoted, or you've been in love, or you finally got what you've always wanted. But you smile because you remember the past, who was mainly the reason why you have reached whenever or whatever you want. The past helped us to face the reality and to be the person we've always wanted to be. All our hard works have been paid off. We needed people. As we receive our diplomas, our journey into the real world begins. The real world is surely not the world we are expecting. It is surely beyond what we have imagined. It is not always rainbows and butterflies. We have a lot of struggles that we have encountered before we reach the world that we have expected. We need to cope and adapt to the many changes that are happening in this innovative world. This is from a student who achieved much in her academics, and she said, to survive in the real world, you must be smart here and there. These are the basic tenets that this institution espouses. Academics and values excellence, these are the weapons in our armory. And to you, graduate, congratulations for making it this far. Remember the times when you have told yourself that you cannot do it anymore, and you are on the bridge of giving up. Yet, here you are now, loud and proud. Here you are now, closing another journey of your life, where you thought you could not even finish before. And here you are now, making yourselves and the people around you proud. Thank you so much for enduring. The tears you have poured and the sleepless nights are all worth it. This is never the end. You are about to face another page of your life book. I wish you nothing but success and prosperity. Continue to be like the city of Rome. Continue to be a scenery where people could look up to, not just because of how wonderfully built it is, but also because of the process it went through to be what is today. Rome wasn't built in a day, so as worth living life, continue laying a brick no matter how insignificant it may seem. Before we leave this virtual graduation, we will receive our diplomas. This marks the end of our training and the beginning of our professional careers. The diploma we are about to receive is a statement that heralds our readiness to face the world. We have been in training ground for so long, and finally, we are now about to set foot on the real battlefield. And for this, my fellow graduates, let us give ourselves a virtual congratulations and a job well done. Let us not forget that this is not just our achievement alone. It is an achievement shared by many groups of people who have likewise endured with us. Allow me to express the utmost gratitude to all the parents, grandparents, relatives, and guardians who have painstakingly cared for all the graduates. You have given us your unconditional love. You have guided and supported us physically, emotionally, and financially. During the trying times, the times when we lose our trust in ourselves, during the times where we think jumping off the cliff, you were there to believe and to hold our hands. You made us sustain our belief in ourselves. And when we fail, you have assured us. You have the spent majority of our lives making things easy for us, making sure that we have the best of everything. We could not imagine ourselves walking in the same path we've been through without your guidance. Once again, thank you so much. To the best mom in the world, the selfless man, and the most understanding person I have ever known. Ma, thank you is not enough to express my sincerest gratitude for all the hard work that you have done for us. Being a single mom is not easy. It is not easy to raise 3 children, for there's a lot of needs and wants. But we are very lucky because you are our mom. Working abroad is not easy for you to leave us, but you have to, for you to sustain and for our studies. You are my greatest inspiration, Mom. Thank you for always inspiring me and teaching me how to become a better person. You are my greatest motivation. That's why I strive hard and finish my study, because I want to see your hard work and I wanted to prove that every piece of money you gave to me is not being wasted. Thank you for not being strict with me and always putting your trust in me. No more complaints about the tuition fee. No more sadness where to find and borrow money because the budget is not enough. And I want you to know that I appreciate that you always find your ways to sustain our needs and care enough for my future. Ma, this is it. This is the day we've been waiting for so long. This is not only my dreams, but yours as well. I always put in my mind that if I'll be successful, you will also be one. Ma, thank you for everything. Thank you for all the support and for always extending your hands to help us even you are miles away from us. From the bottom of my heart, I love you so much. To Monton and Hampak family, thank you for always supporting me towards my dreams, especially to my Nanay Jinjin, Tatay George, Lula Anting, Lolo Pinsoy, my two siblings, James and CJ, and to all my titas and titos. Since then, I always appreciate your effort, support, and everything that you have done to fulfill my needs. Thank you for everything, for the unconditional support to Uyang Inday, Mami Che, Daddy Buyet, and Papa Bob. Thank you for everything you've done to me since then. Thank you for always backing up my needs, and all of you have been a big part of my life. May the Lord bless your family forever. I owe you a lot, and I love you all. To my extending family friends, Hayat family, Walwal family, Wandy babies, Chickses, Corgo family, and all my friends out there. I cannot mention you one by one, but this is all for you. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my best friends, Trisha, Monica, John Eric, Ate Picot, Lara, Christine, and Bea. I know that you know why I've mentioned you. Thank you for being there for me to extend your hands to help me, to motivate me from everything. Thank you for always being there for me, but I know deep inside that thank you is not enough to show how grateful I am to all of you for helping me emotionally, physically, and mentally. I owe you a lot, and I love you all. I also want to thank all the teachers and mentors in JIB for their patience, understanding, and hard work in giving us the best and never failing in teaching us to become the best of us. We are so privileged that we have been molded by the best teachers. You have brought out the best in all of us. Last but not the least, to our Almighty God, who brings out the best of me, the one who never fails to hear my prayers. Lord, without you, I can't be here today. Without you, I will not speaking in front of everyone today. Thank you for all the courage, help, and guidance in my life. You are the best among the best. You are my Savior for everything. Thank you for not leaving me during my downturns. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for all the answered prayers, and thank you because I know you love me. To end my speech, to all of us graduating students, always believe those people who trust and believing in you. Don't also forget to believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, you will conquer your fear and the world. For most, don't ever forget to believe and trust the power of prayer, because I believe that everything is possible with God. As the saying goes, make your dreams happen by working on them and believing in yourself. All I can say is let's make our parents proud and let's make ourselves successful in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Monton, and congratulations. At this juncture, we are honored to have with us our President of the Board of Trustees, Attorney Jose Edgar J. Ilagan, and Dr. Gypsy B. Casuro, the Corporate Dean of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, for the presentation of candidates for graduation and the conferment of their track, program, and degree.
Attorney Edgar J. Ilagan, I have the honor to present to you 6 Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, 6 Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, 5 Grand Diploma in Hospitality, Tourism and Events Management, 19 Senior High School TBL Strand for Culinary and Patissier Entrepreneurship, and 31 Hospitality and Tourism Entrepreneurship candidates for graduation for the school year 2020 to 2021. They have satisfactorily completed with the academic requirements as prescribed by the institution, by the Department of Education, and by the Commission on Higher Education.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees as President of the Joji Ilagan International Schools and by the Department of Education, Technical Education, and Skills Development Authority and the Commission on Higher Education, I hereby declare you as graduates of your respective courses. Warmest congratulations and good luck to your future endeavors. Good day.
Thank you so much, Attorney Jose Edgar J. Ilagan, and to Dr. Gypsy Casuro. Our warmest congratulations to our graduates. The solemnity of this virtual celebration is not yet over. Hence, just the start of another quest for excellence as you face a more challenging journey. As you have triumphed your academic journey, you may continue to raise the flag of excellence, humility, and compassion in what you do, and continue to champion in bringing out the best in yourselves and the best of the people around you. So celebrate, continue your voyage, and champion every battle, and arm yourselves with experiences, because it is there where you are going to learn and develop more your potentials. Once again, congratulations.
The Joji Ilagan International Schools take pride with its ability to network and grow its linkages to provide wide area of opportunities for the students. We are privileged to have with us our Industry Advisory Board. This collaborative partnership between industry and the academia will be of great help to bridge the needs of the parties and provides strategic planning in realizing its vision and mission as an educational institution and continue to be updated with various important issues. Furthermore, this will assimilate up-to-date learning methodologies and industry trends as we continue to deliver world-class education necessary for students' pursuit of knowledge and skills.
My name is David Hind, President of the Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management. I'm speaking with you today from Leeds, my home city in the United Kingdom. Many congratulations to all of the wonderful graduating students of the fantastic Joji Ilagan International Schools. I wish you all the best for your careers in the hospitality, tourism and events industries, and you can be assured that you have studied at one of the best institutions of higher education in these subjects in the Philippines. So best wishes to you, and I'm sorry I can't be with you today in person.
Hello from Australia. My message to you today is congratulations on your successful achievement of your qualifications and your graduation. It's been somewhat of a different sort of experience for you in this educational world, with the pandemic throwing just about anything that it can at us, so that it makes the challenges and, of course, the outcomes even more real. This has helped to build for you resilience. Resilience is something that you will need. You will need now that you have completed your studies and also moving into the world of work. The world of work and the opportunities out there now are very real. They are there. But they are somewhat different now in terms of how they're being rolled out. And it's a slower pace than what we would perhaps be used to, with different countries opening up at different times. But the hospitality industry and the tourism industry is definitely one where everybody wants to still participate. They want to experience the best of the best in travel, and of course all of the hospitality areas in accommodation and food and beverage service, customer service in particular. So you will have come across a number of different things that you will have learned there that are somewhat different now to perhaps what they were 2 years ago. The jobs are different. The content of the jobs are different. The job roles, in fact, are quite different. So one thing that I would urge you to do now that you have completed your studies is to perhaps continue doing short, sharp training courses to keep you up to date with everything that is occurring on an international and global perspective. Because I no doubt feel that many of you will still want to work internationally, and those opportunities will come. They just won't be here tomorrow, but they will be there. And when they do come, you'll be ready. You'll be ready because you have continued to stay current, you have continued to stay engaged, and you are hearing and learning all about what is happening in the industry on a regular basis. And I know that the college that you have done your study with, in particular, stays contacted with many, many international educators, trainers and organisations and industry. So they are going to give you that opportunity to stay connected. So that was my very quick and smart message to you today, is congratulations. And it's congratulations from Chris Williamson from Work Skills International. And I hope that I get the opportunity one day to see you all and meet you. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Industry Advisory Board.
Good morning to you all, and congratulations to the class of 2021 for graduating through what is certainly the most difficult time for the world, and not just the Philippines but also for Davao, but more so especially for the hospitality industry. For myself, the whole year that we've gone through has changed my life too, from having been the GM of the Marco Polo in Davao, and you know what's happened there, and unfortunately currently the doors are no longer open, but hopefully in the near future the hotel will reopen. So I've been reassigned to the Marco Polo Ortigas Manila, and I've taken up my tenure here as general manager. Like you, many years prior, I started in the industry. I started at the bottom and worked my way up. Like for you all now, the venture ahead of all of you is going to be very different to how it was when I started. My advice to you all is learn as much as you can. Be open-minded to everything what's happening around you, because our industry has changed so much. Here in the hotel, we've had to adapt, and we're adapting every day. That's a fact of our industry. Nothing is perfect. Every day we're looking for change, how we do things better, more efficiently and more effectively. And it's going to be the same for you in your career. Stay strong, stay agile, and stay adaptable to the situation. Good luck to you all, because again, this is still a roller coaster for all of us, and the next few years will be the turning point for all of us. Take care, good health to you all, stay safe. Thank you very much.
A blessed and joyous day to everyone. It is with great honor and joy that I congratulate the graduates of Class 2021 of the Joji Ilagan International Schools who have run the race and persevered to make it to the finish line via remote learning. I am deeply grateful to join you today to share with you a few words of encouragement and affirmation as you prepare to face the outside world and apply all that you have learned from your school. Graduation is the first step to success. So in this season of rejoicing, bear in mind that you need to be bold. You need to be courageous in order for you to be your best. Learning simply never stops, so consider this graduation day as your transition stage to a new and exciting journey where you will continue to discover the myriad of opportunities that life brings. You have been adequately equipped by your school to face the challenges of the outside world. You have been enabled and empowered to apply whatever you have learned the past year. Thus, I urge all of you to stand tall and celebrate the privileges of a proud graduate. Aim high in all things. Strive for excellence. Persevere to make a difference in the world you live in. You've worked hard to achieve your goals, so embrace life with passion and keep reaching for your star. But most important of all, remember to always give due honor and glory to God who brought you to where you are today. I suggest that you carve this Bible verse in your heart from Philippians 4:13, and it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So pray and discern your future plans at all times, and God will surely lead you on the road to prosperity. God plans to give you hope in a future, and He alone knows what's best for you, and He will grant it according to how you honor Him and how you put Him in your life plan. So with this, my dearly beloved graduates, I bid you all a hearty and joyous congratulations for a job well done. I pray that abundant blessings follow you wherever you go. So caps off to all of you 2021 graduates. I truly share your joy. God bless everyone.
It is with great pleasure
and administration that I convey my wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates of the school year 2020 and 21. Graduation is much awaited events in the life of every student, as they represent the golden times of reaching goals and achieving dreams and aspirations. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable, since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all the school leaders, teachers, students, and most especially parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential education requirements. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support parents toward the seemingly thorny roads of success, costs, and the globally crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have innermostly pitched to this moment of your graduation. My dear graduates, you have just marked another significant milestones in your continued quest of excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come to your way. However, stay focused and always remember that your dream is within reach when you're determined and committed. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, mentors, and to all the faces present in today's 38 commencements exercises for the Joji Ilagan International Schools. I would like to offer my sincerest thanks to the management for choosing me to be part of this activity. Graduation is a culmination of the hard work that you have done for this school year. It is a celebration of reaching your end goal to finish your said course and to graduate with high remarks. The coronavirus pandemic has caused many school graduations to be replaced with virtual drive-in and other alternative ceremonies. Because of the pandemic, today's activity is the second virtual graduation since the COVID-19 crisis began last year. Our usual routine was disrupted by the virus. We are now required to always follow the minimum health protocols set by the Department of Health. We cannot even hug our loved ones or to easily travel to different areas because of the fear in the said virus. But amidst all the changes that we are currently facing, I congratulate all of you for finishing your course. I am commending you for bringing all the hard work, effort, time, and determination into finishing your course. The importance of technical vocational education and training and its role in the national development is unquestionable. During the start of the pandemic, many have lost their jobs. Those who lost their jobs have turned to the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA for assistance in training and scholarship. Furthermore, many Filipinos have chosen to enroll and to avail the programs offered by the agency. The agency has continuously provided the needed human resources for in-demand jobs and to hard-filled occupations, whether locally or overseas. Since TESDA is the head of the Livelihood Poverty Reduction and Employment Cluster of the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict, TESDA 11 has been and determined to bring the services, help, and trainings to far-flung and conflict-affected areas. A task that we have all been putting our time, effort, and hearts to it. It only proves that there is no task too great to accomplish if we all work together. As graduates, I encourage you to be a beacon of hope during these challenging times. Be the change agent that you want to see changes with the world. Serve your country and your fellow men by sharing what you have learned during the course of your study. Be a person for others. Over the years, I have seen students who are exactly like you are driven, creative, passionate, and talented. I know these past years, you have been hard to all of us. But always remember, do not lose hope and continue to strive to be the best in the things that you are passionate about. Graduation is a stepping stone in achieving all of your dreams and aspirations in life. Once again, I am congratulating all of you for finishing your journey. This is a learning journey. May the Lord always guide and protect all of us from the virus. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe and God bless us all.
Para sa Class of 2021, isang mapagpalayang araw sa inyong lahat. Hayaan niyong simulan ko ang aking mensahe sa isang mainit na pagbati at pagpupugay sa mga magsisipagtapos ngayong araw na ito. Today, while the situation has somehow improved compared to March of 2020, things are obviously far from how they were before and would probably not go back to the old normal. I understand your frustration of missing a live graduation. Pero saludo ako sa inyo dahil napagtagumpayan ninyo ang mga hamon ng pandemya at naipagpatuloy ang pag-aaral sa kabila ng mga balakid at limitasyon. At ngayon ay mas handa na kayong harapin ang susunod na yugto ng inyong buhay. You and your university were able to courageously respond to the needs of the times, move forward as one, and rise above the challenges. Now on the part of CHED, we acted quickly and conscientiously at the onset of the pandemic and devised ways to allow continued access to quality education through flexible modes of learning. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, we ensured that learning continued by adopting a policy of flexible learning. Sa aking pagpadyak sa iba't ibang pamantasan sa buong Pilipinas, ako'y nabigyan ng pagkakataon na makausap, makasama, at makahalubilo ang mga mag-aaral, guro at empleyado ng iba't ibang pamantasan at kolehiyo sa bansa. I heard stories of struggles in the midst of the pandemic. We recognize the diligence, patience, and hard work of both the administrators, the faculty, the staff, and most important, the students, for not allowing the pandemic to ruin your dreams and aspirations. Last February 2021, nakilala ko ang magkapatid na parehong tertiary education subsidy grantees sa Tibiao, Antique. Sila ay si Maria at Remigio Escudero mula sa University of Antique. Ang kanilang ikinabubuhay ay magtinda ng balut at pagtama ng pandemya, nawalan sila ng kabuhayan. When they received their subsidy during the COVID-19 pandemic in May, pagkatapos nilang gastusin ang kanilang test sa mga pangangailangan nila sa pag-aaral. Ginamit nila ang natitirang test upang makabangon ang kanilang negosyo at makakuha ng panggastos sa pang-araw-araw na pag-aaral. Last month, when I was in Cebu, I met Renami Nunez. Si Renami ay test beneficiary ng 2 taon na. Ginamit niya ang kanyang unang test subsidy para kabitan ng kuryente ang kanilang bahay dahil naaawa siya sa kanyang kapatid na nag-aaral sa dilim. Her second subsidy was used to buy her first cell phone in her life, and her third subsidy to buy a second-hand laptop for herself and her brother. She continues to study to better herself. She will be the first in her family to get a college education. A few weeks ago, during my bike ride, I met Catherine Ehe, who used her test subsidy para makapagpatayo ng sari-sari store at para ipagawa ang bubong ng kanilang bahay. Makatapos niyang bilhin ang pangangailangan niya for flexible learning. And soon, I hope to meet some of the test beneficiaries in your university. These stories of success from our scholars are the reason why this year we claim victory for free higher education. These stories are proof that the Duterte administration prioritizes free and quality education for our young people. It is also with pride and happiness that I share with you that even in the midst of the pandemic, more than 1.6 million Filipinos in more than 200 public universities now continue to receive quality higher education for free. Sa iba't ibang panig ng ating bansa, ay narinig ko na mga kwento ng tagumpay ng ating mga mag-aaral, lalong-lalo na ang mga nakakakuha ng test at tulong-dunong. From their success stories, we can already claim that free higher education under RA 10931, the most important social legislation in the history of higher education, is a success. Overall, today, more than 2 million students are supported by the government amidst this global pandemic, so that the students can continue receiving quality education and move closer towards the realization of their dreams to improve themselves and to improve the plight of their families. As we therefore celebrate your graduation today, we look back at the years of hard work and determination, the unwavering commitment in your continuous quest for knowledge. Let your graduation remind you of the gains that you have achieved collectively and individually, and the constant push to do better and to better yourselves as you enter the world of work. As you leave the portals of your university, I am optimistic that you will become active contributors to national growth and the competitiveness of our country. You have been equipped with the necessary competencies anchored on the university's core values. And so you must use this to make your distinctive mark in society by transforming lives. Never stop learning and continue to pursue activities that will serve as precursors of discovery to ensure continuous productivity and sustainability for our future generations. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you have grasped all inspiring speeches of our industry partners. Indeed, that determination and the pursuit for excellence will bring you to the pinnacle of success. At this juncture, it is my honor to introduce this inspiring woman who have showed and manifested the real meaning of dreaming big and knowing the house of achieving our dreams. One of the most influential women, the President of the Council of Hotel and Restaurant Educators of the Philippines, or COREC, the Vice President of Asia Pacific Council of Hotel, Restaurant and Institutional Education, or APACRI, Adatu Bagurawari, the Honorary Consul General of Bangladesh in Mindanao. Ladies and gentlemen, to give her inspirational message, here is Madam Joji Ilagan Beyond, the founder, the pillar, and the chairperson of the Joji Ilagan International Schools.
Congratulations to all our graduates. Indeed, you are part of a very momentous history, not only in the Philippines, but as well as in the global arena. You will remember this part of history where you finish your course at Joji Ilagan International Schools and in ISHF. You will remember looking back at this. So what is the legacy of the school to you? The legacy of all the schools of Joji Ilagan International Schools and ISHF is giving you an excellent education anchored on international certifications based on an international curriculum. Why are we doing this? Because the world is such a wide place and it's now open for each and every one of you who are graduating in hospitality, tourism, culinary, entrepreneurship, as well as our senior high school completers and graduates. This is indeed a different world. We are now in the battle of fighting the pandemic. And there are two ways we can look at this. Either we become winners or we become losers. But as JIB and ISHEP graduates, I know that you are all winners because we have instilled this confidence and this belief in yourself while you are in school, knowing that soon you will be entering this big, wide world. So in our life, there are two events that we cannot or that we are always confronted with. One, those we can control. Second, those that we cannot control. We cannot control the pandemic. It's there. But what can we control? We can control your determination. We can control your mindset, how you think. We can control your level of positivity. And please be a winner. Fight the battle out there. And soon you are going to reap the success. You know, they say that the most affected is culinary, hospitality, and tourism entrepreneurship. Because these are industries that are people-oriented, that are dependent on people movement. And when you have a pandemic or when you're at war, the first to be restricted is actually people movement, the movement of people. But again, think like a winner. Nothing is impossible in life. At JIB and at ISHEP, we say, at JIB and ISHEP, The possibilities are endless. All it needs is a mindset of a winner, the attitude of a winner, and a very high level of positivity. And I have confidence in each and every one of you. So, with the names of our schools in your diploma, JIB International Management School, Joji Ilagan International Management Schools, Joji Ilagan International Schools, and of course, Institute of International Culinary and Hospitality Entrepreneurship, plus your international certificates from Australia, US, and UK, and all these international opportunities given to you. You are a winner, and that sets you apart from any other school, that sets you apart from any other individuals. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you very much to your parents, to your guardians, and to your relatives for seeing you through. And thank you very much to our academic leaders who continue to have the passion to really give their best, knowing that we are leaving a legacy to our students' life. God bless each and every one of you. Keep safe.
There you have it. Thank you so much, Madam Joji Ilagan. Your trailblazing experiences have truly motivated us to unleash and do everything with pride. Moving forward, may we call on Ms. Alexandra Victoria Galera, a senior high school hospitality and tourism entrepreneurship student, for the tribute to the parents and guardians.
To our distinguished administrators, dear teachers, beloved parents, and fellow graduates, good morning. Today marks our achievement as we celebrate this commencement exercise, and so I would like to share this statement from Jane Hall that says, at the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of parents. Truly, our success involves the unwavering support, countless sacrifices, and love of our dear parents and guardians. Now, allow me to share my own experience. It seems like it was yesterday that my parents enrolled me in this school. I can still remember the struggles we experienced, but all the hardships and challenges we encountered are well paid off. To my Mama Arceli and Papa Robert, I want to grab this opportunity to thank you. You both have fostered confidence and passion in me to work hard and pursue my dreams with no boundaries. Thank you for putting up with me at times when I was hard to deal with, for forgiving me for my mistakes. I just wanted you to know that I appreciate you for being so supportive, for your consistency and love. I am so blessed and lucky to have parents like you. I also believe that my fellow batchmates feel the same. On behalf of the graduates, we thank you, our parents, for the unconditional love and support. We are truly grateful for all that you've done to us, for all the sacrifices you've had to make to get us through school. Things haven't been always easy, especially now that we're in the midst of a pandemic. We have experienced challenges such as shortages of resources and losses. In spite of these, you still thought our situations through and were able to devise plans to put us in the best position possible. They say there is always a driving force behind everything. To us, it's you, our parents. You are our driving forces. Thank you for believing in us that we could be whomever we wanted to be, and for being our greatest strength to make that happen. And for that, daghang salamat. This is already cliche, but words are indeed never enough to express our gratitude to you all. We hope you know that we appreciate your efforts and the love you've given us throughout our lives. To all parents, we hope this achievement makes you all proud of us and makes you all happy as much as we are. Thank you for holding us down when we're on the verge of breaking apart. It's like we're the ships and you are the anchors. Sapagkat mananatiling nakalutang at maaaring mawala sa tamang direksyon ang bangka kung wala ang kanyang angkla. Again, you are the anchors who guided us to achieve this. We couldn't have done this without you, our parents. Soon, we'll reach our dreams, and until then, we'll continue to make you all proud. We love you, our dear parents, and we offer this achievement to you. Thank you, and once again, good morning.
Congratulations, Ms. Galera. Let us now hear the response from a graduate's parent. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robert Galera.
Good morning and congratulations to all graduates. To my daughter Alex, we are so happy that you have made it this far. Now that you are a senior high school graduate, there are new challenges waiting for you as you made a new chapter in life. We know you can achieve what you want in life. All you have to do is to believe that you can. You made us proud today, and we hope that you keep soaring high. Congratulations once again. All the best in life. Good luck on your college journey. We know it's going to be great, and you're going to grow as a person more than you ever have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Robert Galera. To our graduates, your parents and guardians are truly proud of you all, of what you have achieved. But the real work is just about to come. The real battle is just about to begin.
At this juncture, we will now be giving the diplomas and special awards for the graduates who have shown exemplary performance in their academics as well as in extracurricular activities. Let's begin with the senior high school.
Here are the graduates of Joji Ilagan College of Business and Tourism from senior high school. Culinary Patisserie and Baking Entrepreneurship. Arsenal Vince. Arriba Leos Miguel. Calayo Frenzel K. Gitgiten Antonio Gabriel. Kukubon Sakura Balikwat. Awarded with High Honors and a recipient of Best in Research. Las Cunha Kimberly Shane. Manota Justin James. He is also a recipient of Best in Immersion Project. Obeja Jovineth Faith. She is also a recipient of Best in Research. And Shaton Dave Ricks. For the Hospitality and Tourism Entrepreneurship track, Alaba Nana. Antepuesto Luis Althea. Aponar Shane Emery. Bangkas Lawrence. Bernardo Iris Kathleen, Bosganos Fira Neri, Kabudbod Jana Althea, Kalipis Shira Elaine, Kayoka Adrian Kai, Cobales Feby Rose. Ms. Cobales is also a recipient of Best in Immersion Project. De la Cruz Rachel Dawn, De la Torre Bernadette Lopez, De la Peña Jenny May, Delphine Denise Kiana. Awarded with High Honors. Enad Princess Kate. Also awarded with High Honors. Evangelista Rana Veronica. Famanias Cassandra Clare. Galera Alexandra Victoria. She is awarded with highest honors. Generalao Vern Fretzel. Hamito Wyeth. Lopez Faith Genesis. Nabwab Kate Nicole. Nasito Alexandra Riza. Frederick Derritt. Noveno Metallica. She is also awarded with high honors. Obeda Christine May. Kindo Althea Nicole. She is awarded with highest honors. Ramirez Thessa Miliorca. Regalado Gloria Marie. Salmarine Rosinette. Salposhal Janeline. Also a student with high honors. And Somnahid Zofia Mar. From the Institute of International Culinary and Hospitality Entrepreneurship, Culinary Patisserie and Baking Entrepreneurship, Adlaon Kazuki Gabriel. He is also a recipient of Leadership Award, Best in Immersion Project, and Best in Research. Alferez Johan Kyle. Arias Andre Joaquin. Bacolod Christian Maynard. Hernandez Nico Carlos Miguel. He is also a recipient of Best in Research. Nazareno Gabriel Ivan. He is also a recipient of Best in Research. Prado Chivas Nicolo. He is also a recipient of Campus Service Award. Velasco Shan Marcos and Vertodazo Roviel Von. He is also a recipient of Campus Service Award. Moving on with the graduates of Grand Diploma in Hospitality, Tourism and Events Management. Calvo Maria Cristina. De los Reyes Sir Jude. Evangelista Joanna May. Monton Catrice May. And Pareja Laika May. For the graduates of Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management. Aguilar and Ferdy Leon. He is also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Kingsley Victoria Elaine. She is also a recipient of Work Skills Australia certificate. Peregrino Jamil Jaira. She will also receive Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Porganan Arlene. She is also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Rabaya Archie May. She is also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Omakub Hensley Grain. She will also receive Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. For the Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management graduates. Baptista Giselle K. She is also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia. Barte Jules Matthew. Also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Deveza Patricia Gale. She is also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Manak Supreme. She is also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Mardocchio Glyza Marie. She will also receive Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. Painagan Reyna Jean. Also a recipient of Asia Pacific Institute for Events Management, American Hospitality Academy and Work Skills Australia certificates. To acknowledge the exemplary and excellent efforts of the students of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, here are the academic and special awardees. Starting with Second Honors, Munton Catrice May. Aguilar and Fernie Leon is a recipient of Leadership Award and Best in Practicum Project. Deveza Patricia Gale is also a recipient of Best in Practicum Project Award. Our Campus Service Awardee, Manak Supreme. Peregrino Jamil Jaira, a Campus Service Awardee. And Rabaya Archime, Campus Service Awardee. Congratulations to our academic and special awardees. May you continue to soar high and reach the pinnacle of success.
Once again, congratulations everyone. But bear in mind, graduates, that it's not just about the diploma that matters. But what matters the most are the learning you have had all throughout the journey. It's all about the experiences and how you will use those experiences in advancing and championing in life. You all deserve it. Congratulations.
I, Supreme Court Manek, do hereby solemnly pledge to the Joji Ilagan International Schools, my beloved alma mater, to uphold to the best of my abilities the ideals for which she stands, to practice the virtue of JIB graduate she cherishes, and to realize the aspirations she wishes us to achieve. I will then conduct myself as a true daughter, ever vigilant against all attempts that may threaten her good name. So help me God.
And now, to lead the graduates, we shall have an Fernie Leon Aguilar, BSHRM student, to read the Pledge of Loyalty.
To all graduates, kindly raise your right hand and repeat after me. As graduates of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, realizing the opportunity of the highest possible quality of professional education which is granted upon us, through the combined effort of our parents, our teachers, our college, and the Republic of the Philippines, we do solemnly pledge to strive to be worthy of those who have dedicated their life and resources for us. We shall always try to embody the JIB core value and keep ourselves physically strong, mentally awake, and morally upright to do as little as we can to make the world richer and happier place to live. We shall always endeavor to uphold the honor of our alma mater, to be respectful and loving to our parents, to be ever loyal to the Joji Ilagan International Schools, our country, next to God.
Thank you, Mr. Aguilar. Truly, we are very proud of you all.
Dear graduates, you can be what you want to become. But bear in mind that no one reaches the road of success without crossing the road of failure. And one day, you will realize that you have crossed and triumphed every battle in the way. Let us join and together sing our graduation song, One Day by Jake Cyrus. Up next will be the singing of the JIB hymn. Because if I can, you can, yes, we can.
One day. One day.
We dare to dream, we dare to grow. We live today for a better tomorrow.
And if we stumble down and fall, we'll rise again and sing this call.
Move on, hold your head up. Move on up, we say. Reach out for the stars. Keep moving on, keep moving on. We shall overcome troubles on the way. In the darkest hour,
can still extend our helping hands. And if we stumble down and fall, we'll rise again and sing this call.
Move on, hold your head up. Move on up, we say. Reach out for the stars. Keep moving on, keep moving on. We shall overcome troubles on the way. In the darkest hours, the Lord will see us through. Come, let's fill the world with hope.
Come, let's serve unselfishly.
With all humility,
utmost integrity,
stand the test to be our best, the best. Move on, hold your head up. Move on up, we say. Reach out for the stars. Keep moving on, keep moving on. We shall overcome troubles on the way. In the darkest hours, the Lord will see us through. This is our adventure, moving to the future. We keep looking for a way to make a brighter day. Come enjoy the ride. The Lord is on our side. With our helping hands, we can change the world. Yes, we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give our newly dear graduates for school year 2020 to 2021 of the Joji Ilagan International Schools, College of Business and Tourism, Institute of International Culinary and Hospitality Entrepreneurship, both college and senior high school. A warm of applause, please. Once again, congratulations, and may you soar high, bringing the school's pride, passion, respect, integrity, dynamism, and excellence. I am Isel Cabrera, together with Miss Janine Carla Noves, your Masters of Ceremony. Congratulations and mabuhay!